is Anam Jaffer, and I'm a medical student who every day is given the opportunity inside and out of a hospital to be a part of God's plan for every individual patient and person I meet. I do so despite the struggle involved in sharing experiences of life and death day in and day out. Why? Because my religion has taught me the value of human life. Islam is my religion, and I call myself a Muslim. Although people, including staffer Trevor Gordon, have tried to tell me and my community what our religion means, we are here today, and we will keep coming back to show you why you should lead the government in the direction of justice and equality by borrowing some of the principles that are actually extremely important to Islam. Islam has taught me about social justice. It's taught me about women's rights. It's taught me about diversity. As an American Muslim, I no longer have the patience to wait for people in power to do what is right, because we have waited long enough. We demand it now. Remove Trevor Gordon from his position and from any association with the City Council. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Councilmember Knox.
Mayor and other members of council, I think that was our last speaker on this particular topic for the moment. I would like to have a few minutes. I'll need probably maybe 3.5 to 4 minutes to respond in total to these particular people. With your permission, I would like to take that moment to do that. I have a prepared statement.
Move second. Any objection? None granted.
Okay, thank all of you for coming today to speak on this subject. The ability to petition your government to seek redress of grievances is fundamental to our form of government. I appreciate and respect your opinions and the positions that you hold on these matters. As I've stated publicly before, I do not support nor do I endorse the comments made by Mr. Gordon, which have caused such pain to many in our city. His statements were made by him on his own time and were outside his responsibility as an employee of this office. As egregious as these comments were, his actions bring to light a more pressing issue both for me and for the citizens of Houston. Intolerance is the root issue displayed by Mr. Gordon. Some have argued, as many have here today, that I must simply dismiss Mr. Gordon from my office. However, I see an opportunity to use this incident to actually combat intolerance in Houston. I do not believe that intolerance can be overcome with more intolerance. I believe the best way to combat intolerance is with logic, reason, and fact and respect. There was a time when many people believed the earth was flat. We do not believe this any longer because people took the time to persuade their fellows through logic, reason, and fact that indeed the world is round. Someone took the time to correct the thoughts of these men rather than isolate or ban them from society. I intend to be that person for Mr. Gordon. Let me recap the facts as I understand them. Mr. Gordon attempted to deny access of a citizen to the political process based on his belief that the Muslim faith is incompatible with the Constitution of the United States and the planks of the Republican Party. The Harris County Republican Party resoundingly defeated Mr. Gordon's idea and elected to appoint the aggrieved party to a position as a precinct chair, and I commend them for that. When it became known that Mr. Gordon was employed by my office, some decided to use his comments for political purposes, and we are where we are today. If I succumb to the pressure of political correctness and dismiss Mr. Gordon without attempting to persuade him to reevaluate his position, then I will be acting as intolerantly as he did. The Constitution of the United States and the state of Texas does include his right to speak freely on any subject. Having said that, I do not condone, again I'll repeat, I do not condone or defend Mr. Gordon's comments, but I have chosen to address the underlying issue and work with Mr. Gordon to persuade him that his intolerant comments and beliefs are not based in reason, logic, or fact. To that end, Mr. Gordon has enrolled and will attend a sensitivity training and will be tutored by me. Hold on. He will additionally be tutored by me.
Mayor, let me ask you all. Let me ask you all, please, if you'll hold your comments and your responses, okay, and give everyone the respect that they're properly due, okay, irrespective of how sensitive the subject.
Okay, he will be enrolled and will attend sensitivity training and will be tutored by me in American history as it relates to the Constitution of both the state and nation. I have also accepted the offer from members of the Islamic community to help me in this endeavor. This process will take some time. If we are successful, Mr. Gordon will have broadened his worldview, and we will have achieved a victory for tolerance. If we are not successful, Mr. Gordon will not continue in his current employment. Rather than continue to create division, Let us use this particular situation to come together as one family of Houstonians and help one of our family members overcome his sense of intolerance. I invite all of you in the entire city of Houston to participate with me by using tolerance to combat intolerance in our city. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And number one, let me appreciate everyone for being present. And number two, let me thank you for expressing your views. And thirdly, let me just say, on behalf of the entire city, this is a city that welcomes everyone, welcomes the diversity, but we certainly have a lot of work to do to make sure that we are just as inclusive as well as we are diverse. And we certainly welcome everyone here, regardless of their faith, their religion, their orientation, their race, their gender, their age. This is a welcoming city. This is a welcoming city. And so I look forward to continuing a discussion on this. I look forward to sitting down at Knox as we address this issue and move forward. But I don't want anyone to think that this city devalues anyone based on their faith or their religion or what they may look like or what their orientation may be. Okay? We are an inclusive city, and I don't want us to lose sight of that. So let's just continue to work. Let's continue to dialogue. Let's continue to have the communication. And Councilmember Knox, I look forward to visiting you. Okay?
Thank you, Mayor. And may I just say, I appreciate your comments and also the comments, and I will duplicate what you say. My office has always been and will always be open to everyone in the city of Houston.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Vice Mayor Pro Tem Davis.
Thank you, Mayor. I also want to thank the speakers for coming out today. I know someone mentioned that we hope that the City Council